Changes Child Story is about giving time and giving books to children that do not have books at home. If a child does not have a certain reading ability by the end of the 3rd grade, then they're more likely to be dropouts in high school and not graduate from high school at all. And also, it's very important through the summer for children to be reading. We need to have programs during the summer. And what our hope is that there are United Methodist churches in almost every community here in Iowa. And it's important that each child would have someone who would take them and read to them, give them a new book. And the goal is that if each church would, whatever their attendance is, give 10 times that for the number of hours that are read, and also 10 times for new books to be given to children that do not have books. Well, it's important to me. My mother has passed away here at the end of November, and she always, as a teacher, always had us kids reading, always was showing us new experiences in life. And one of the things that we, as children, decided that part of the obituary at the end would be read to a child, buy a book, if you want to help for a memorial. The other thing is that when we came home, Pastor Phil Dix and myself came home from conference last year, Phil asked a member of our church if he wouldn't build us a small lending library to be put on our church grounds. And the gentleman did a wonderful job. It looks like a church, and inside where the stained glass windows are on the side of the church, you can open it up, and there are children's books in there that actually a couple weeks ago I saw 2 children going and using it, and it just was wonderful to see. They were opening it up, they were looking through, trying to decide, and we have used books in our lending library, and we have a little clear thing at the bottom of it that it's protected from the weather, and someone can just take our handout then and see what's the purpose of this lending library, and that they can take a book, read it, bring it back, keep it, bring us some other books. The point is to get books into the hands of children that may not even have a new book at home, and to have someone pay attention to these children and read to them, let them read to the person. That is our point. A church may think that there are no children around or it's an older congregation, but there are all kinds of neighborhood kids. There are, you can contact the school, go to the library, find out where there might be a family that needs to have extra books in the home. And through the backpack program, we have given books to kindergarten through 4th grade. And that was through the school. And we asked the parents, the school simply asked the parents, would you like to have a book at home, a new book? And because of those permission slips, then we provided the book. And then also for preschools in our area, we did provide some new books. It is a very big deal. After all, to me, it's the old story about fishing. You can teach someone to fish, or you can, you can either give them a fish or you can teach someone how to fish. We do a great job of giving money, giving food. We're very generous people, United Methodist. But after all, what's the justice issue? The justice issue in this is let's get the children to reading now. In fact, there's a program out there where you can get your doctor's office involved, or think about newborn children. Think about those first 3 years even. Those are important years in development for a child. Talk to your legislature. It's important. Preschool education is very important too. Be involved. Pray about it. Get involved.